The spirit of a poacher stands before you. He begs for mercy, but not from you. He has no eyes for you.
Please, Master Racker. It was a mistake. I'd never have killed that deer, not if I knew who it belonged to. I'll never come anywhere near here again, Master Racker. I swear it.
He cringes and clasps his hand together in a desperate display of contrition.
I'll never come anywhere near...
He cringes.
I've spotted something.
I'll never come anywhere near here.
He cringes and clasps.
We'll win this war yet, brother. We'll win it.
He looks up from his map.
I notice that I've yet to receive your war owl.
His jaw drops.
The Black Ring. A purging device. Silent monks. This is an outrage. I must send a war owl to Arx immediately. My superiors must know of this.
He pulls out a blank sheet of paper, picks up pen, and begins to write.
Please, I'm busy.
The paladin's spirit gives you the sweetest smile.
I shall not if it would me not.
She turns back to her fallen self once more.
Out beyond the bridge, the world has gone to hell. We can't help.
No sooner do I fix gear in the palace. Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Hello, mister.
The little boy beside her looks at you.
We're waiting for Joe. Hello, mister.
The little...
We're waiting for... Joe's mum smells nice.
Here I still am, and here you still are. Adrift and bloody driftwood. Yes? Have you anything to report?
In short, travel west in search of a dwarven base of...
Should any such place exist? Can't describe it to you any plainly than that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful enough to proceed? Blessed muse. Now hurry. Gather the source you need from the fountain and perform the ritual again.
West, Blood Moon Island. South, Driftwood. East, the Meadows.
Quercus.
The spirit doesn't register your presence at all. She wrings her hand as she looks down on her poor, crushed corpse.
Well, it's too late for them, whoever they were.
Should have paid. Should have paid. Always pay. Mama said, can't fool a troll. Got to pay the troll. Always pay. Should have paid.
Our shield speaks, Quercus. Prick up your phantom ears. Ask away, shield. Indeed, Quercus.
Oh, hello there. A fine day it is, and the finest day for a wee saunter through the trees it is too. Not even any void-woken left to spoil it. Oh, just the best. Just the bee's knees, really. I've made more money today than in the last month combined, thanks to a group of magisters who were in such a hurry they didn't have time to haggle. Some sorcerer who fled by earlier, and she paid a handsome toll too. Glory, what a marvellous day. Whoa, not so fast. I do try to be nice about it and all that, but this bridge is Marge's business. Since it is such a fine day, I can let you pass at a discount if you entertain me with tales of valiant void-woken battle. Otherwise, full price.
Marge listens to your expert advice, nodding along all the while.
Well now, that is some excellent advice. Thank you. For you, the toll is a pittance. Over you go, and be sure to appreciate the bewitching views as you cross my magnificent bridge. Life is good.
I see a cage, and there's something in it.
10,000 masks of cowardice, each and every one of them.
He'll carve them all, one by slowly one into your quivering flesh.
He can do what he will. But one day his one true name I'll know, and so undo him.
In the near distance, you see a man, though shadows obscure his features. A faint, guttural chittering emanates from a cage before him.
This is him. He can help me. He can...
Losa's eyes suddenly fill with inky blackness. Grey veins appear beneath her skin.
Walk away.
She shakes her head. Her color returns to normal.
I'm running out of time. I think that man is Jehan, the demonologist. I need to talk to him.
She throws up a salute and laughs low, but worry sparkles behind her eyes. She walks towards the mysterious figure, who turns towards her with narrowed eyes.
Keep your distance. I recognize that particular shade of darkness in your eyes. Why do you seek me?
You're Jehan, the demonologist. I heard you could help me. Please, I must be free of it.
Jahan stands back from her, his body tense. He stares into her eyes a long while, saying nothing.
I've heard about you, Losa. You're the amalgam too hideous to contemplate. One who has a demon coiled around her god-woken heart. Its grip grows stronger by the hour. Its voice and yours become ever more indistinguishable until, ultimately, it's your voice no longer. But not just yet.
He walks toward her. They talk in low tones. Jahan's face is vivid, insistent. Losa's is set in a determined frown.
Do as I say, Losa. Hurry now. It won't be long.
They shake hands, Jahan clasping Losa's hand in both of his.
You'll see. I'll be back before you know it. The Advocate doesn't stand a chance.
Losa turns to you.
So, we have a job. It's like this. Jehan can help us. He can teach us how to control more Source, just like that. All we need to do is a little favor for him. There's a place to the north called Blood Moon Island. I guess it's been more or less lost to a demonic presence for some time now. There's a fellow there, goes by the Advocate, and our new pal Jehan would like to see him taken care of. We take care of that, and Jehan helps us control more Source. And after that, he may even be able to help exorcise what ails me. Sound good? Of course it does.
She turns away before you have time to answer.
Excuse me. You travel with Losa, do you not? We need to have a word, you and I. I suppose I don't have to tell you her condition is... rather dire. Fast, most certainly being the operative word. The thing inside her is voracious. It's a testament to her strength that it hasn't long since consumed her whole. Perhaps that's because she's God-woken, just like you are. The fact that she's God-woken is what's saving her, but may also be the very thing that spells the world's doom. Do heed me when I say that under no circumstance must she be allowed to ascend to divinity. The demon, not she, would be a god. It would bring about the end of time and space and all creation as we know it. I say this to prepare you for the worst. I say this to prepare you for the kill may come to pass. You must be ready to be the death of Losa. Should she come close to ascension, you may not hesitate. Stand ready to end her even if it breaks your heart. Then practice the moment in your mind, for hesitation will mean annihilation. There may be more I can do for you. Come find me if you are interested in growing the source inside you. You may find that new strength will soon become essential. How fares the hunt, my friend? Death fog obscures any approach and hangs thick over the collapsed bridge that led to the isle from the driftwood road. There is more than the mist alone there, though. Magic that evades my eyes. I also spotted a sloop further down the shoreline, but of course, a quiet afternoon's boating trip will be quite ruined once one hits death fog-shrouded waters. It is a place of irony, if you will. Once the site of an academy dedicated to the art of demon hunting, now the remnant of a dream sliced open into nightmare. Rumor has it an exorcism went wrong there long ago, and for a short time a great demon stood unopposed. Had it not been for Dr. Deva, the entirety of Reaper's Coast could have looked like Blood Moon Island looks today. He contained the demon and its blood spawn to the doomed shores of the isle, surrounded it with death fog, and never looked back. I met him once, during a soiree in Arx. Quite the eccentric is Dr. Deva. But then again...
He looks you up and down.
Aren't we all?
He smiles, like one would at a child, asking about the birds and the bees.
I know because I've known others like you. Those whose fates are chained, for better or for worse, to that of the gods themselves. I have battled the foe of foes, and conquered it. For a while. I have sat in perfumed gardens with the source herself, drank life from her very lips. I have seen well over 2,000 springs, and will continue to do so until time itself closes its weary eyes. Trust me, I know what you are, and what you can be. May you wander in wisdom. Nothing good will come of speaking with them. They may sound merely mad, but they're infinitely more clever than you imagine. They move between moods like wind through trees, only to settle upon the one that may just sway you. They'll talk themselves out of that cage if you let them. You'll be their key before you know it. You're playing with fire, Godwoken. But far be it from me to come between you and what you consider entertainment.
The creature turns to you. It's so hideously ugly, it's almost beautiful. You feel like it's trying to grin, but it looks more like a snarl. It looks towards its jailer, then back to you.
Hey, want some gold? Set us free. I'll give you what you want after you set us free. No! Set us free! Set us free!
Careful now. It lies.
Get lost.
Maybe the river could be crossed on that.
worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading. As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul. As you approach, Ralik greets you with a salute, though his face is marred by a pained grimace.
My. How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder. After all the adventures you have had, all the things you've had to do. Oh, it's naught but a chill. Bit drafty in your soul, that's all. You should.
A sudden shudder jolts through his body so violently that he drops to his knees, stunned into silence. Source washes over him, a wave over a single flame, but unlike last time, it seems to have precious little effect. An ancient curse escapes from his lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
I refuse to entertain the possibility. Yes, the void is stronger than ever, but so are you. I can sense the expanse of source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I've yearned to teach you, the spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have given you eyes that see the source. Now I will give you the teeth to take it.
Ralik smiles, and you notice for the first time two vampire-like fangs glistening beneath his upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel a sudden, insatiable hunger for source.
Go on. I'm here for you. Give in to your hunger. Yes. Relish in your lust for power, just like a god should. Go on. Devour me.
Though your spell tore through him like a spear through flesh, Rallick looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, like I knew you would. My champion. Oh, do you still not see? Even though you are a god-woken, destined to be a god. Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs. It is about power. And power is not given, it is taken. With your all-seeing eyes and your all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead. And now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content. So feed, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the Well of Ascension. Don't be coy now. Your hunger will soon outweigh your all-too delicate feelings. Your soul must grow bigger still. Your inner self become a vaster expanse so that it may house divinity. There are more masters of the Source, more aspects of the Source to learn. The hunt continues. Just you hurry! Go, learn, and do not tarry. The void grows stronger with every passing hour.
You seem different. Tell me, what have you learned? Or has the smoke simply addled your mind beyond repair? Vampirism? As if killing a creature weren't enough, you should utterly destroy its soul too. A dark skill, but certainly useful.
The Meister slumps back in her chair, closing her eyes. Her breathing is shallow and ragged.
Very well then. But as you lack the glowing eyes of the divine, or the purpose of one soon to be divine, I trust you need more Source. You need another Master of Source, naturally. I just pray the list you stole from the Magisters was long enough.
Stay strong on your holy mission, God-woken. Vampirism. It is as twisted and cruel as the legends say. But these vampires suck no blood, only Source. To consume a being's Source is to consume their memories, their loves, their essence, all the echoes of themselves gone. It is worse than death. It is oblivion.
What? You have a duty. Gather more Source and complete the ritual.
say the giant takes notice of its charge. Ask away, shield. Indeed, Quack.
Wivlia's hatred for you seems to fill every inch of her spectral form. She doesn't say a word. She doesn't need to. She does not waver, she does not panic. She only stares before vanishing into nothingness.
You're safe among friends. Never forget. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar. If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Well now, how's my favourite god woken?
Ifan claps you on the shoulder.
Not much of a landlubber, but something...
Never forget it.
I've got to say, I think we're onto something interesting here. It's a two-parter. First, I'll run a little favour for him, taking out an enemy of his called the Advocate, and he'll help me grow my capacity for Source. All the better to fight the demon with, according to him. After that's done, he'll be able to exorcise the demon. It's almost too simple to be true. I guess we'll see what kind of fellow this Advocate turns out to be. What, this old gaggle of weirdos? He's got the thing, you know? Some people see the world as it presents itself. Other people see it as it really is. Jahan's one of those. I don't know about home, but I do sort of miss the when you have people like that around you, you know, a family. Even rain feels like sunshine.
Pray speak.
Than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat.
Just when I think this land holds no... Still, at least this isn't...
Not like you're buying anything.
Yes. I don't come visit your ton. Who will?